Yeah, and not too far distant era, by the way. You know, we've had a lot of people start throwing around the D word with the Kansas City Chiefs. They've been to 3 Super Bowls in the last 5 seasons. You know, they went back to back in 54 and 55. They've won 2 out of those 3. And to me, the way the Chiefs and Brett Veach, the general manager, are going about building around their quarterback, Patrick Mahomes, is strikingly similar to how Bill Belichick built around Tom Brady and the Patriots in all those Super Bowl runs from Super Bowl 38, really, because Super Bowl 36, I guess, but Super Bowl 38 and 39 when they went back to back all the way through Super Bowl 54 or 53, excuse me, when the Patriots won their last Super Bowl. And it was, we know what we have. We have a generational first ballot Hall of Fame franchise quarterback in Patrick Mahomes. We have a couple of other pieces that are necessary. In New England, it was Rob Gronkowski. In Kansas City, it's Travis Kelce. You know, we have a playmaker on defense, whether it was Vince Wilfork or Gerard Mayo or Teddy Bruschi or someone like that. And obviously for the Chiefs, it's Chris Jones, the defensive tackle. Most other parts become replaceable. And what sustained the Patriots during their unbelievable run in the 2000s and the 2010s was their ability to bring people in on pennies on the dollar, allow them to perform, and they'll go get paid somewhere else. Because the promise was, if you come here, we're going to be in the Super Bowl almost every year, and you'll have an opportunity to get that ring. And just look at what the Chiefs did this past year, okay? Once Christian Kirk's contract was signed, they knew they were not going to be able to get a deal done for Tyreek Hill. So they made that deal and got way more from Miami than the Packers got for Devontae Adams when they shipped him to the Raiders. And they used a lot of that draft capital to hit home runs in the draft last year. Okay, I mentioned Isaiah Pacheco in the 7th round. Fourth, Karlaftis and McDuffie were solid for them in the 1st round. And then they get Cook, the safety out of Cincinnati. And then they get the other 2 cornerbacks that they picked up in the middle rounds of that draft. And they all were playing on Super Bowl Sunday as rookies, most of them starting. They had an amazing draft, which allows them now to bring in people like Juju Smith-Schuster on a 1-year, $9 million deal. Hey, you played great for us. It was awesome. Listen, this is not something that we think is sustainable for us. So good luck, go get paid. He gets, weirdly or ironically, a $33 million deal from the New England Patriots, who are in a different mode now. And what the Chiefs are doing is picking up veterans that can plug and play and help them sort of keep building until they find their replacements on a rookie wage scale. The signings that the Chiefs picked up. First, Mike Edwards from the Bucs. Juan Thornhill goes to the Browns on a pretty big deal. Mike Edwards comes in on a 1-year deal, pennies on the dollar. I expect not to be much of a drop-off of play there. You pick up Drew Tranquill, okay, from the Chargers at a 1-year, $8 million deal. In that defense, he's going to find ways to make plays. Obviously, their big signing was Juwan Taylor, the right tackle for the Jacksonville Jaguars, whom I believe is going to play left tackle now that Orlando Brown is gone. Lucas Niang is going to be in there at right tackle for the Kansas City Chiefs as long as he's healthy. They're finding pieces that they can plug and play just to add to the overall concept of the team that they built. And it's just strikingly similar to me of how the New England Patriots did this for years when they had Tom Brady on that contract, which was somewhat team-friendly. And, you know, Patrick Mahomes' deal is incredibly team-friendly if you look at the numbers and how it's played out since they signed that contract extension. I think that this is the way they're going. As long as they feel that Patrick Mahomes is at the peak of his powers and they are going to be in the Super Bowl every year, I think this is the way they're going to operate. Now, they do have a glaring need of wide receiver, and they've been named as potential suitors for both Odell Beckham Jr. and DeAndre Hopkins. I would think that they would prefer to have Odell on a 1-year prove-it deal, and then God bless you, go get another contract somewhere else, than try and make a trade for DeAndre Hopkins. But they only have 3 wide receivers right now under contract. It's Sky Moore, Kadarius Toney, who they have for 3 years potentially on a rookie deal still, and Marquez Valdes-Scantling that they signed last offseason. So clearly they need to pick up wide receiver depth, and obviously Odell would be a huge benefit for them. But they are going to be of this mindset and mode that we know what our franchise is, we know what our cornerstones are, and we just need to move and match these pieces much in the same way that the Patriots did all those years to extend that incredibly long run. And Trent Brown is the ultimate example of that. Trent Brown had a couple of years in San Francisco, then signed with the Patriots, played for a couple of years, and had a tremendous couple of seasons. went to the Raiders, got a huge contract, got paid. Then that fizzled out, and guess where he is? He's back playing once again for the New England Patriots for pennies on the dollar.